Chris, I know rain and storms play a big factor in allergies, too.
Oh,
we
boy,
definitely had some storms roll in tonight.
Yeah, one of many rounds that we're going to be expecting this week. Now, a little bit of good news is the rest of tonight, if you need to sleep easy, you will be clear of any storms tonight. But the next couple of days, it will get busy. So look at the storm threat that is going to be out there. Very warm weather this week. I think we all felt the humidity that crept into the area. Several rounds of storms still going to be out there. Another one Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. More Wednesday afternoon, continuing into Thursday. And any of these rounds of storms, much like we saw tonight, could contain the risk of downpours and gusty winds. But for tonight, the severe weather threat, it has ended. So no worry about any severe weather that would occur overnight tonight or while you sleep tomorrow morning. The next chance of storms will be tomorrow through mid-morning. Look at the storms coming to the Toledo Metro. This was the time lapse. It was dramatic as we had these scarier looking clouds drifted at the area. Here comes this wall of rain. Look at all the frequent lightning and the thunder. There was rumbling across the area, and it was a sheet of rain that came through, and also reports of some large hail across the Toledo Metro. Very dramatic time lapse that you saw there. Now we're back to dry weather, but the storm activity with that vivid lightning now over toward northeastern Ohio, from Cuyahoga up toward Lake and into Ashtabula counties, right along the Lake Erie shoreline. Back at the Toledo Metro, we had hail that was 3/4 of an inch in Rossford. A large tree down there in Maumee, larger hail over toward Oregon, and that was a 56-mile-per-hour wind gust out toward Executive Airport. Now, there was a report, unconfirmed, of possible rotation down toward Custer. I'll just share the video with you. Look toward the edge of the screen. Now, this very well could be a land spout. It could be a gust front, or it could be a brief circulation showing up in that area for a few frames. So undetermined at this point and unclear exactly what was captured, but reports are no major damage and no injuries. So we're fortunate for that. Wet weather is going to be ahead. More stormy weather going to be likely. In fact, a couple rounds of it, and then a powerful cold front this weekend will turn us much colder by the time we get into early next week. Now, the rest of the night tonight, we again are going to be dry overnight tonight, or at least no risk of any severe weather. May get a brief round tomorrow mid-morning. That is less than certain at this point because the storms we had tonight kind of zap some of the energy in the atmosphere. The sun is going to come out tomorrow afternoon, and mark my word, we're again going to be up into the lower 80s. A warm, stickier, humid afternoon for this point in early April, or at least mid-April. And I expect more storm chances then, possible Tuesday night and into Wednesday morning. And again, timing uncertain, but it could bring some rounds of heavier rainfall. So here's the totals. And again, don't look exactly at the amounts here and where they're placed, because those can kind of fluctuate over time. But over an inch of rain is going to be possible for additional rainfall. We're easily going to reach into the lower 80s. I'm going to go ahead and tell you that rain chance actually is decreasing for tomorrow. Some sunshine comes out into the afternoon, and the day will largely be dry, reaching into the lower 80s. More storm threats Wednesday night and into Thursday, and really any of these rounds of storms could carry the slight risk of a few isolated strong to severe storms. Still in the mid-70s though Thursday into Friday. Friday, the best chance of dry weather. Mid-70s on Friday. Now we need to pay close attention to this. Saturday, a cold front looks to be a strong one. Upper 70s is where we're going to go on Saturday. Could even get close to 80 degrees. That cold front comes through into the afternoon, and it could spark the risk of some strong to severe storms Saturday afternoon and evening. But look at that cold front. It's a strong one, from near 80 Saturday to 50 on Sunday, and we should stay in the 50s early next week, Monday into Tuesday, marking a pretty significant drop in those temperatures from this week through and into early next week, back into the 50s.